The WWE Universe is reeling after a shocking betrayal that rocked Money in the Bank 2025. Jacob Fatu, once seen as Solo Sikoa's fiercest ally, turned on him in brutal fashion, costing him the coveted contract and leaving him broken in the ring. But the shock didn't end there. On the very next Raw, Fatu made his loyalties crystal clear by aligning with none other than Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. The Bloodline has taken a new, dangerous shape, and a family war is now inevitable. This is a new era. Setting the stage, a fractured bloodline. Before we dive into the madness, let's rewind and set the stage for the drama. The Bloodline, once the most dominant and revered faction in WWE history, has been shattered. Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, had been absent since a devastating loss at WrestleMania 41. That night was a shocker. Paul Heyman betrayed Roman and aligned with Seth Rollins, fracturing the faction from its very core. In Reigns' absence, Solo Sikoa stepped up and claimed control of the Bloodline, recruiting the powerhouse Jacob Fatu and the cunning JC Mateo to form a new, albeit unstable, version of the faction. But everything changed at Money in the Bank 2025. The moment Jacob Fatu turned on Solo, pulling the rug out from under him during the high-stakes Money in the Bank contract match, sent shockwaves through WWE. Now, with Fatu seemingly realigning with Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline's future is more uncertain and explosive than ever. Money in the Bank 2025. The night that changed everything. The men's ladder match was a wild, chaotic spectacle, a brutal ballet of risk and desperation. Superstars like Seth Rollins, LaKnight, and Andre battled fiercely for the coveted briefcase hanging tantalizingly above the ring. But the real drama was happening ringside. Solo Sikoa, backed by Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo, was inches away from snatching the contract. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, breath caught in anticipation. Then, in a heart-stopping instant, Fatu betrayed Solo. With cold precision, Fatu grabbed Solo's leg, yanking him down viciously. Gasps rippled through the arena as Fatu locked eyes with Solo, his expression hard and unforgiving. "I hate you," he snarled, before delivering a brutal superkick and a devastating moonsault off a ladder that left Solo shattered in the ring below. The betrayal was swift, merciless, and deeply personal. The motivation behind the betrayal. Why did Jacob Fatu turn on Solo Sikoa? To understand, we need to dig deeper. Solo had taken over the Bloodline after Roman's shocking defeat, but his leadership was shaky from the start. Many saw him as a mere placeholder, a stand-in who lacked the fire and respect to truly lead. Fatu, a proud member of the Anoa'i family, was loyal to Solo at first, but simmering tensions had been building beneath the surface. Footage surfaced of Solo mocking Fatu backstage, calling him all gas and no brains, completely unaware that Fatu overheard every word. The disrespect cut deep. Combined with Solo's inability to lead the Bloodline to renewed dominance, this mockery pushed Fatu over the edge. The Roman Reigns return. The tribal chief is back, fast forward to Raw, after Money in the Bank. The arena buzzed with anticipation. Suddenly, the lights dropped, and the iconic Shield theme blared through the speakers. The crowd erupted as Roman Reigns made his long-awaited return, striding confidently down the ramp with the unmistakable aura of a leader returning to reclaim his throne. In the ring, Reigns grabbed a mic, his voice steady but dripping with intensity. "I've been gone too long," he declared, "but I'm back to remind everyone who the real tribal chief is." The crowd roared, chanting his name in unison. "Roman! Roman! Roman! Reigns' eyes locked onto Solo Sikoa, his voice sharp with disdain. You thought you could take my place, he sneered. You're not ready. You never were. Backstage meeting. The tense alliance. The real shock came moments later, backstage, where Reigns met Jacob Fatu in a scene charged with tension. The camera followed Reigns through dim corridors, his expression unreadable. He stopped suddenly, and the shot widened to reveal Fatu standing there, waiting. Their eyes locked in a silent battle of wills. You did what you had to do, Reigns said quietly. Solo's not fit to lead, but you've got the blood, the fire, your family. Fatu nodded, a mix of respect and determination etched on his face. I'm with you, Chief, he replied. Always have been. Though brief, the exchange spoke volumes. Fatu's betrayal of Solo now made sense. He was reaffirming loyalty to the original tribal chief. But the story doesn't end there. What's next? A family war brewing social media speculation is already swirling. Some fans predict this alliance could signal the formation of a new bloodline, with Reigns leading alongside Fatu and Jimmy Uso. There's even wild chatter about surprise recruits joining their ranks. This backstage moment wasn't just a reunion. It was a declaration of war against Solo Sikoa's faction, a split family feud destined to tear WWE apart. Breaking down the implications, the ramifications of Fatu's alignment with Roman and Jimmy are massive. 1. Blood ties and family drama. Fatu is part of the legendary Anoa'i family, just like Roman and Jimmy. His betrayal of Solo, another family member, adds layers of emotional intensity and personal stakes. This isn't just a faction war. It's a clash of blood and honor. Second, faction warfare and high stakes. Solo Sikoa's version of the Bloodline, with JC Mateo and others, now stands directly opposed to Reigns' original faction. This sets the perfect stage for a brutal War Games match at Survivor Series 2025. Reigns, Fatu, and Jimmy versus Solo, Mateo, and two mystery partners. The winner walks away with the title of the true tribal chief. 3. The future of the Bloodline. This new alliance breathes life into the Bloodline saga. Reigns is back, stronger and more determined, with Fatu as his enforcer. The WWE Universe is watching, waiting to see if this is the dawn of a new era or the beginning of total destruction.